Welcome to Robyn's Roost. I'm coming to you today from my Florida home. It's my winter roost. Now that we're old and retired, right? It's kind of my dream come true that we can come down here and enjoy the greenness and the warmth in the wintertime. So today I want to show you a fun fold that is super easy. I got one as a swap card. Oh, and I know I've shared it on my blog. I don't remember who it came from to give her credit, and I apologize. Anyways, we're going to do a Valentine card today using this. It's just, you could do it with anything, but all you need is just a piece of cardstock, right? For your base, you're gonna cut it a little bit differently and score it differently. And then you have this fun card, folds up, squishies up, so it fits in an envelope. And let's just flip the camera and get started. So to start for our base, we're going to cut it off at 5.5. So this would be just like a normal base. And I'm using Pool Party for this one. Then we're going to cut a 1/2 inch off this way, so we end up with an 8-inch card. Next, we're going to score, so let's make sure we have our cutting blade out of the way. And the scoring is super easy. That's one of the things I really like about this card. So you're going to start at 2 inches, and then go to 3 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches. I love that it's all even inches. So that's our scoring and cutting to create our card base. Let me just get this out of the way. Then we're going to fold it so that the middle pops out. And I have the easiest time leaving the middle popped out, whichever way works for you. So that when the card is closed, the back is going to be all sealed up like this. Your greeting will be on the inside here, and the front is going to have this pop-out area. Now you're going to be cutting actually 4 panels that are all 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. So you're going to have a white one for the back for your greeting, and then, oh my goodness, if I can find them here, you're going to have 2 for on the side, and then 1 for the center. Now I've taken, these are all from the Be Mine Designer Series paper, and then you're going to need 2 little pieces if you want Designer Series paper on these edges right here, and these are 3/4 by 5 and I'm sorry, yes, 3/4 by 5 1/4 for these little strips. And of course you could use a different pattern, you know, maybe we'll do them that way. And then if you wanted, you could just leave those off too. So let's go ahead and adhere these. There. Now we will leave the back one off until after we stamp. That way if we screw up, we can cut another piece or flip it over. So now we're going to be using the coordinating Be My Valentine stamp set, and with this, if you buy the bundle, it comes with this bee builder punch, which is kind of fun because it's all heart shapes and oh gosh, a word bubble. So let's start with the bee. And now I want to give you a little tip about the bee. Now I'm starting him on a piece of lemon lolly, and I've got my little bee stinger part, and I can never remember which direction the punch goes. I'm going to hold my punch up here. A quick tip for those who are directionally challenged like I am. Now, there is, if you have a Stamparatus or another stamp positioner, I like to, and this is 2.5 inches, and I cut it that wide so that I could show you this little trick. Now, I like to punch that out and then take my stamp positioner and go ahead and put this in here. Lay your stamps in here. Here, we can quickly do this. It's not inky yet. Lay your stamps in here. And then pick them all up, making sure that everything is in position with your magnet where it belongs, not where I've got it. And then you can go ahead and stamp all 3 of these images and punch them out at once. Now, I'm going to do this as if I didn't own one of these, for those of you who don't own one of these. So the reason I like to use this is because when you're doing the black stamping on the colored cardstock with something that's this solid, sometimes it doesn't stamp just really, really dark to begin with. So it's nice to be able to ink it up again. And that's the only reason that I would use that. But if you don't have it, because these are photopolymer stamps, you can see through them. And if you're good at lining things up, you can always double stamp. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries though to get it perfect. And if I would have a narrower strip for this. I would tend to make it only this wide, which would be, I'd say 1.25 inches. See, now that actually stamped really nice. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to try to double stamp. But you could ink it up again, line this little bugger up, and stamp it a second time. Just saying, there's always more than one way, right? And you need to experiment to see which way is the best for you. So I am just going to punch this little guy out. And then, so we've got our bee body. And now, like I said, I would have cut this narrower. Let's find our wings. So we'll do some wings. And you notice I tip my punch upside down when I'm stamping so that they fly onto the table and not all up in the air. Now we need the antennas. Let's see, can I get that? I slide it in there. I want them to be this direction. I'm going to take this off of here for right now. I don't have my whole box of blocks like I do in Minnesota because they kind of take up a lot of room to haul them down here, so I'm a little bit short on blocks. Ooh, she didn't pop. There we go. Okay, so now we have all of our punched pieces to make our bee. And here's one cool thing, at least I thought it was cool, but I get a kick out of, like, I don't know, watching a dog sleep on the couch. So the eyes for this stamp set, let's see if I can pull this in here so you can see. We have 4 different expressions. So we have, you know, the kind of smiley squinty one. We've got the happy, typical smiley face. We've got the sly little winky guy. Oh, and here's the other one up here. I don't know. He looks really sassy. The little, I don't know what you call them, the little marks. Anyways, I'm going to do this with the smiley guy with his eyes closed for this one. I just think it's kind of fun that we have all those different expressions to play with. Let's see. Now we're just going to, you could use a little bit of liquid glue just to hold these together until you get them onto the card where you're going to place them. Now, I'm always a little bit unsure of where to put my wings. I don't know, I'll have to like catch a bee one day and look at where his wings are located. I don't think I'll do that, just kidding. Okay, so he is going to go in the middle of our card, and then I'm going to use the bee body again, and let me find there's this little greeting that says love you. I'm going to pull that back in. Maybe I should actually punch it first. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, I'm going to have to see. I should have this cut into like an inch and a half or whatever strip. But of course I was using scraps. Ooh, another heart we can use for something. Okay. So now I want this to go like this above my bee. Let's give this a little re-ink. We're just going to put our love you on here. Close our ink pad so we don't end up with the card in it. Always, always. So this is going to go here with our little bee flying through the flowers. Now if you wanted, you could pop these up with dimensionals. Maybe we should try that for this card. I have a couple other ones that I can show you that I did everything flat, so they're more mailable. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so we're just gonna go put a little tab there and pop this one up too. Oh, let's put the bee on first. Do you guys find these everywhere in your house, like on your dog's tail, on your socks, in the bathroom? Okay, I'm going to flatten this out just so that I can get him on here. And we'll get his little word bubble up here like that. And then let's stamp our inside. And we have this beautiful Happy Valentine's Day. And then we should probably have something around here. Well, we have these little pink hearts. Look at that. Maybe we should put these here. I also wanted to mention, if you noticed my glass mat that I'm working on, this is actually available in the starter kit right now as a special. It's a $60 value. It comes with a cleaning pad and another little a little rubber thing that can hold ink if you're watercoloring. And I know it's here somewhere, but I don't have it right to hand. But anyways, if you purchase a starter kit now, this is one of the options that you can choose as a special during celebration. So you can either do this, or you can get, ooh, I thought I lost it. Or you can get an extra $30 of whatever you choose. Ooh, I think I got too much glue on there. Let's, oh, where's the Scrappy? Let's take some of that off. go. So you're probably thinking, okay, Robyn, what does a starter kit get me? So for $99, you get to choose $120 worth of product plus either this or an extra $30. And then you get 20% off on all your Stampin' Up! Orders. Now, hang on a minute. I'm going to try to get rid of that streak. So you're going to ask me also, so Robyn, what do I have to do to get all these great things? So the only thing that you need to do to stay a demonstrator once you've purchased the starter kit is purchase $300 in a quarter. So that's $100 a month. So if you're like me, that's not a problem, especially when you're starting out because you have a lot of stuff that you want to get, right? So I love it. You have a great community of stampers you get to be part of. You're part of my Hollywood Stampin' Chicks team. You're also part of my uplines Do Stamper Stars. So there's challenges and just a great community if you're interested. Just reach out to me and let me know. Now, enough of my little advertisement. Let's get back to the card. So isn't that cute? I don't know how to show you, but yeah. Oh, I guess I can show you. It stands up really nicely and it folds in to go in an envelope. Now you could put some gems on here too, but I'm going to leave them off because I'm going to be mailing it, and I kind of like gem free sometimes. Let me show you a couple of other cards that I've made. Okay, so this is the one that I did for my card class, and we added some of the honeycombs, and it looks like I got a little black ink on there, but some of the honeycomb stamps on the back. Here's one where we flipped the side and put the pink hearts from the back side of the paper. Here's one that I used some retired Valentine paper on. Pretty much the same card. And here is another one that's not Valentine's. It's a birthday card. And I put some vellum over top of the paper to kind of tone it down when I put the flowers on it. And this is using the, oh, for Pete's sakes, I'm drawing a blank on the name of that paper and stamp set. The paper is an online exclusive, and the stamp set is translucent florals. Very pretty. That's from the big catalog. So I hope you enjoyed this card. Thanks for stopping by at the Roost, and I hope you have a great day.